Okay, so I've showed you what it takes to basically get your tunnel made up, and now what we're going to do is get ready to weld that on. If you look at the work I've done here, trim this down. There's a scribe line there, you can see I've just trimmed that down, leaving about 1 mil with tin snips. Then what I'll do, because the tin snips distort the edge, I'll take it over to the linisher, deburr it, then I'll take it over to the workbench and get you can see the little tiny wobbles in it, get all those little wobbles out of the piece of steel before I weld it, and then you got to prepare it. I used to just think, oh yeah, I'll just give it a quick wipe over, but the first time I did that, I must have had to re-weld that tank about 5 times because it sprung leaks. You really got to sand it back a good maybe 2 centimeters back on both sides. Just with 600 will do, or anything you've got really will be fine. But just to get all the wax, crud, grease from storage, paint, whatever's been on your hands off the steel, and then I go over it with some grease and wax remover. But you can use acetone, whatever you've got. There's super cheap auto will have something, I'm sure. And get that nice and clean. On the linisher, I'll take it right back to my scribe line. Maybe leave 1/2 mil, 1/4 mil between my scribe line and the outside, just so that the parent metal of this piece here can actually melt and become part of the filler. I don't have to put so much filler into the joint. Because the bottom of the tank tank's got this like doubled over edge, it's not going to buckle, it's not going to distort with heat. I've done these before, and you can still be careful, should be still back stitching when you weld. You tack all the way around and then fill in your tacks inch by inch, every second one backwards from the direction that you're welding, and that just keeps the heat in control a little bit more. But because that edge is doubled over, it generally won't distort, so you should be okay. Again, I don't know if you can see, there's a shiny line in the light. That's from me sanding and then going over it with wax and grease remover. You really got to make sure it's clean.